Hello, I'm back again with another video. This time it's a local hike, and today actually we've got a storm arriving, so it's already a little bit raining. Storm Florris is meant to come in today, I think around 12 this afternoon, but I might be able to miss the worst of it. But regardless, I still needed to come out on a hike today. Just a bit of a local one, as I say. Nothing too difficult. I've actually been spending a little bit of family time over the last month to sort of relax a little bit, because I know I've got a lot of things coming up now. I just handed all my stuff back into the office at work, so my job has finished now. My job has officially finished. Took all my computer stuff back into the office, and yeah, I am now a free man. Looks like Storm Florris has officially started. I just mentioned how it wasn't raining too hard really, it was just a little bit, but now I'm under tree cover, but it started throwing it down a little bit. So here we go. This could get interesting. Have I underestimated this storm? Let's see. Yeah guys, I did something a little bit stupid this morning. So I attached my little handle for my GoPro. I was trying to turn on my GoPro and it wasn't turning on. I was like, oh no. Is it damaged? Is it broken? No, I just didn't put a battery in it. I must have removed the battery the last time I used it, and then I opened it. I was like, oh, there's no battery in it. So it's too early in the morning for me, I think. Okay, so the rain's holding off a little bit now, and yeah, if this is the first time you're watching one of my videos, I can't even speak here. I have actually been made redundant from my job. So this is Monday morning. I set off about 7 this morning and it's dead, as you would expect on a Monday morning, no one around. I'm just going to pan it around actually. You'll see there's like a little area here where people have made like a mountain biking. I'm going to show you this. This is pretty cool. Little mountain biking ramps that people have made. Look at this. And this over the years has got bigger and bigger. Started off with some really small little ramps, and there's eventually turned into essentially proper little mountain biking mecca. I mean, it's pretty well organized and well made actually. Oh, look at this. I mean, this sort of thing is not made in a short space of time. I've watched this get bigger and bigger, this mountain biking area. I mean, they've even put benches up and they have a bin over here. Look at this. I mean, albeit still a little bit messy, isn't it? But oh, we've got little bins over here, and I don't actually think this is an officially council appointed mountain biking area. If it is, it's changed without me knowing about it, but this is just what enthusiasts have made, and it's grown over many years. I don't know what actually is in here. Is it just rainwater that, I don't know. But I just thought I'd show you this. It's pretty cool. This is, if you want to know, this is in an area called Adel Woods, by the car park. And as you can see, I mean, I've watched some of the guys when they're doing some of these ramps, and some of them, like these over here, pretty impressive, you know. Occasionally you see people coming off the bikes and stuff. I mean, I actually know someone who went over one of these ramps. Little young teenage lad who lives near me. He went over one of these, inexperienced, and he broke both his arms. So people do get very bad injuries here, and it has happened, and it continues to happen because it's the nature of mountain biking. It's the nature of mountain biking, and some of these ramps are pretty big, and yeah, you know, dangerous. There's some dangerous ramps. I think he's the only person that I've ever met that's broke both his arms. I actually said that to him when I spoke to him. I was like, how the hell did you break your arms? And he was like, oh, I went to the, you know, the mountain bike ramps in the Adel Woods. I was like, well, you're the first person I've met that's ever broke both their arms. It's quite unlucky that. But those, as I say, those ramps, I mean, look at this, it's, I mean, you got to respect all the effort and work that they put into this. And I suppose it keeps them busy. Pretty cool. So I'm just going to spin it around. If you see this path here, this path has actually been newly made by the council. This used to just be like a muddy, dirty path, and really thankful for Leeds City Council for doing this, because it's really nice to walk on this rather than a really muddy, dirty path field that it was previously. So yeah, thanks Leeds City Council for that. But unfortunately, when I get to the end of here, this beautiful path ends and it turns to just a muddy field again. But you know, hey look, I don't know if you can see over there, see that plane going up? I don't know if you can make it out. That's Leeds Bradford Airport over there, by the way, or Yeadon Airport, Leeds Bradford Airport, whatever. Yeah, Leeds Bradford Airport over there. Okay, so I'm just going to spin something around for you actually, and just to show you something. So this yellow path here, I'm guessing this is the Leeds City Council part of the path, right? And then you get to here, you've got all this black stone. This is where the farmer's land starts. So I'm guessing that the farmer's done all this bit. Could be wrong, but this wasn't here the last time I was here. So that's nice as well. So I've got an extended nice path route to there. Maybe he's just done this section, I don't know. We'll see in a minute. Yeah, it looks like he's just done this little bit here. Maybe this is the bit that gets really muddy. But it used to be when I used to come down here, this bit here, right? It's just absolutely like a bog. Absolutely a bog. So it looks like they've made that a little bit better. can't complain, to be honest. Can't complain at that. Honestly, it's the first time I can see that they've done that in like 20 years or something. So farmer must be making a bit of money now, eh? I've just actually seen over here, I don't know if you can make it out over there, there's someone walking their dog. She's actually walking her dog on the golf course. Not sure how I feel about that, but anyway, I just thought I'd point that out. During COVID, people used to come here to this golf course and they used to meet because you weren't allowed to meet your friends. So people used to come to the golf course to meet. It was really strange because it's like, you know, having to secretly meet your friend at the golf course. And yeah, obviously there was no golf during COVID, so it became like a sort of meeting point and stuff. But I think some people, because they've got used to walking the dogs on the golf course, have continued to do so, which yeah, I don't know. Walking on the golf course, fine, you know, I don't mind people like sort of hiking across it or walking, but walking your dog on it feels like a bit of a shitty thing to do, because, you know, if your dog does what it's gonna do, does its business, you know, the likelihood that someone's gonna pick up the dog shit when, you know, when they're on a golf course in the middle of nowhere, they're probably just gonna leave it, you know. So I'm not sure how I feel about that, but each to their own, I guess. Hello. Hello, Mr. Horsey. You're gonna come and say hi? Come on. Come on. No, it's about to rain. Come on, Mr. Horsey. No? Not feeling my vibe today? Come on. Mr. Horsey. Hey, Mr. Horsey. Well, that was quite comical. As I was trying to coax the horse out from the little, I guess you'd call it a horse shed, horse box thing, metal horse box, I don't know. I turn around, there's a guy just like looking at me like, you're fucking crazy. Like, I mean, he just gave me this like look, because I'm stood in the middle of nowhere pointing a camera at a horse, talking to it. Yeah, it probably looks a little crazy, I suppose, but hey, it is what it is, you know. I've got to make that video content, I guess, you know. Started to rain a little bit heavier now. Clouds are moving in. Something just funny actually, when I was trying to coax that horse from the horse box, this guy was just like walking behind, and he was looking at me like I've lost my mind or something, you know. I suppose it does look quite funny when you're just walking your dog in the middle of nowhere and you see some guy pointing a GoPro at a horse, just talking to himself. Anyway, I saw the funny side of it. Don't think he did, to be honest, but there you go, that's that. I did actually bring a spare pair of, well, I'm actually wearing jeans, which is probably not the best thing to do when there's going to be a storm, but I brought a pair of hiking pants, and I think when I get round this corner somewhere I'm going to have to switch and put them on, because I don't really want to be drenched in jeans. I wasn't sure if it was going to, even though I knew this storm was coming, whether or not the storm's going to start late this afternoon. I didn't know, so I thought, well, I'll wear my jeans, and then if it starts I'll just switch them over, which I think I'm going to do. There's a little old rundown barn down over there, so I'm gonna change my trousers in there, pants, whatever. So you know, when it's time to use the rain bag cover, it's serious. It's getting serious, guys. Okay, so this is like a proper hike now. A proper hike. We've got a bit of rain action. Got your hood up, got my rain cover on. It's all happening now. They say if it's not raining, it's not training. That could be true. If it's not raining, it's not training. We'll see how my my GoPro fares in the rain. I can't say that I've really used it properly in the rain, and I don't think on any of my hikes there's been any adverse weather yet, and so this is like the first time Storm Florris is upon us. So this is the first wave of many waves, I guess, today of rain. Let me just wipe the camera, it's getting a bit steamed up here. Yeah, I think that's the best I'm going to be able to do right now. So yeah, if there's ever a storm, don't do what I've just done and stand under a tree. But there's no lightning here yet. There's no lightning, no thunder. I guess we should just plod on and get to this barn, this old derelict barn, and change my jeans. I guess this is going to be a real test of my my paramo jacket and my bag and my hiking trainers. So in a way, I'm kind of glad that I get to test everything, see how it stands up to the rain, the wind, the elements. This is it. This is what you want sometimes, to test your gear, you know. Not just test your gear, but test yourself, you know. Test yourself in the elements. I've decided that I'm not going to use my phone, my mobile phone today at all. Because sometimes when I like to hike, I do like to listen to music when I'm hiking. But today, I just wanna soak it all in. I want to embrace every moment of it. Like, because if you're listening to your music, you're not hearing the sounds. You're missing things, you know. So yeah, I'm not listening to music today. There's some geese over there in the middle of the field, probably wondering where the hell do we go? Should we go over and see the geese? Should we go over and see the geese? No, let's leave them be. Let's leave them be. Nice, lovely, fresh cow pats. It is true that I have done this hike many times, and you'd probably say, why are you doing the same hike again, over and over? Do you know what? I know what I like, and I like what I know. That's what I'd say to that. Simple as that, I guess. Yeah, I've got nothing else to say about that. There you go. Oh, I'm coming up to Mr. Barn. Mr. Barn is up here. Mr. Old Barn. So reached the old barn. Here we go. Well, it's not much of a barn anymore. seen better days, this old barn, I think. This old sheep horse feeding barn, I guess. It's just bricks now. There's not really much cover to change here, but you know, I need to change. And normally this road can get busier, but on days like today, Monday morning, it's raining, there's a storm, but stranger things have happened, you know, like you'd think no one's going to come up here, but as soon as I start taking my jeans off, lo and behold, someone normally always turns up. So yeah, and someone did turn up. The farmer's just arrived with a bunch of hay. Can you believe that? Come on, dude, I'm trying to change here. Can you see? Can you see every time if you need to do a pee, or if you need to change or do something like that, someone always turns up. Dude, oh my god, it's so annoying.